Jadeveon Clowney joining us as well.
Devin, you guys, just talk about how talented this defensive line is compared to the other ones you've been on.
This line this year, I'd say probably be one of the fastest lines we've had. Like it seems every year, you know, we get faster and faster and we get more athletic. So this by far, I'd say, would be one of the best lines that we've had.
Jadeveon, a lot of guys have come in here, but nobody's coming here with probably more publicity than you. Big spotlight is going to be on you, as evidenced by the first practice. How do you expect to handle all that attention, or are you ready for it?
Oh, yes, I just play hard. I mean, I do what his coach tells me to do. Everything we do.
Stephon, can you talk about the challenges of trying to cover Alshon because he's so big, and the fact that you can be really close to him and still not be able to do much about a pass?
Yeah, Alshon is a great athlete. He can play good defense on him, and he end up catching the ball probably with one hand. I mean, a lot of people don't know that he got great speed too. He got sneaky speed, so he's a great player.
Devin, tell me the impact of the player to your left had on your decision to come to South Carolina. The impact that Stephon had on your decision to come to South Carolina.
Oh, I played a big factor. I mean, I said I was going to play with him regardless of where he went. I told him that before he went to college. I said I was going to play with him.
Stephon, along the same lines, how much did your decision to come here have to do with Holloman's decision for here? Was there any influence at all?
I don't think so. I mean, I just told Monte to go to whichever school that he felt comfortable going to. So once I committed, once he came on this visit, he felt comfortable with it, so he came.
Jadeveon, during the first few days of practice, have you felt any pressure to live up to the hype and to prove that you're as good as everyone thinks you are?
I just take it as coming out here playing with some better and faster athletes out here, and the speed of it is speeding up, so I got to speed up now. But it's turning out pretty good. I mean, I'm getting the hang of it now.
Jadeveon, just talk a little about how comfortable you feel as a freshman coming in. You know so many of these guys. It seems like your comfort level is about as good as it can be, and that how that could help you perform better right away, knowing so many of these guys.
I've been around these guys since last year, coming in, visiting, and talking to them, and it's a great group of guys. I mean, they play hard, here to win, everybody here to win, trying to accomplish something that ain't been done here, and I'm here to help, but hard to be part of that.
This is for all you guys who wants to answer this. Obviously, the big crowd at the start of practice. I mean, were you guys at all surprised that there were that many people and the expectations that are out there about what you can achieve this fall?
Yeah, I mean, we knew it was going to be a lot of people at our first practice because we got great fans. They always supported us, they behind us, no matter what. And just trying to take it one day at a time. Play hard and see what the results do.
Coming in for me, I was surprised. I mean, I ain't never seen that many people at a practice before, so I was like, God, these fans really love the game program.
It's just one of those things of, you know, they're expecting us high expectations from last year, so you know they wanted to come out and see us perform our practice, what we're going to do for this year. So it's a good feeling coming out practice and seeing even more people than what we were last year.
Hey, Devin, is it going to make your job a little bit easier there, knowing that Jadeveon and Melvin Ingram are on the other side there and maybe avoid double teams?
It basically should take some of the pressure off all four of us in the front line itself, because not only do we have to worry about one of us, they have to worry about four of us on the front line.
Devin, I've got to ask, I mean, you come into the season a first team all SEC preseason guy, and yet it seems all anybody wants to talk about is the guy sitting right next to you in the defensive end. I mean, does that bother you at all, or do you welcome having that kind of help?
No, it's not a problem at all. You know, he's a good teammate and everything. He's a good player and all, so it doesn't like affect me having to answer questions about him or anything.
Stephon, Alshon made the comment at SEC Media Days when he was asked who the best defensive back in the SEC he had to play against was you. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's good coming from Alshon. He probably the best receiver in the SEC. Like I said, we just try to, in practice, just go out and try to make each other better. So it's a great comment from them.
Stephon, everybody knows that Alshon has great hands. Who else among the receiving corps do you really expect or respect their ability to catch the ball? And who among the defensive backs do you think also have great hands?
Defensive back, I mean, I think all of us athletes, but I think King Dusty, he got great hands. DJ stepped up this year, Swearinger. And probably on the offensive side, they got a lot of weapons. Jason Barnes, the senior, he looking for a big year. It's a lot of them. Gary Bird, it's a lot of them.
Jadeveon, you moved around a lot in high school defensively. Have you been here long enough to tell if it's not, I'm not talking about the players you're playing against or the ability level, but just tactically, is it kind of the same kind of thing, or have you been around long enough to tell that it's going to be different in terms of your role on game day?
It's gonna be different. I mean,
How so?
I mean, they want me to be a playmaker for them, but everybody playmaker, so I just play my part, whatever coach tell me to do. That outside edge, I mean, it's hard to play, but hard to learn, but I mean, I'm gonna get it down.
You think you'll be moved around a lot like you were in high school?
That's our any
Stephon, is it more difficult for you guys in the secondary to match up with somebody like Alshon, or is it tougher to match up with those guys like Demir and Bruce that are really fast and move well in space?
I mean, depends on what kind of defensive back you is. If you're more physical, you probably like to line up against smaller receivers because you can get them off their routes. But Alshon, he more physical, he can push off on smaller defensive backs, so he like to use his body, so it's kind of different. But depending on what kind of defensive back you do.
Stephon, what makes you say DJ's going to have a big year?
I mean, me and DJ were very close, and the whole summer we've been working hard together. DJ really got stronger, faster. And I think he'll be the quarterback of our defense because he's playing safety and he can see the whole defense. So I think DJ got a big year this year.
Did something particularly happen for him to make that light come on, or is it just gradual maturation?
I mean, I think DJ's freshman year, he came in, he played cornerback, and then last year he moved to safety, probably late. This year I think it's built for him to have a big deal.
Devin, Coach Long has never put you in the big talker group, but do you feel any pressure or whatever to step up your verbal part of, this is for first team all SEC thing?
Only thing I see more so as far as like talking and being more vocal would be when we make defensive calls or whatever, we have to yell out across the field because it gets real loud during game time. So you have to be more vocal there, and then probably also talking to like younger players and everything, trying to aid on techniques and little stuff like that.
Devin, as a former high school teammate of Jimmy McGree, talk about the type of player he is, the person he is, and do you think he's ready to take over the starting role this year?
Jimmy's always been a great athlete. He's played a little bit offense, defense. He's moved around from cornerback to safety. Did the same thing in high school as well. And so finally coming to college, it's almost like the same thing happened to him. And so he should do good this year.
Jadeveon, have you had your welcome to college football moment yet? And if so, what was it?
Not yet. I mean, I've been looking for, going against these good offensive linemen every day. It's tough. I just play hard, physical, just physical with them, they get physical with me.
To any of these three guys, when you look at the guys beside you and the guys that are going to come in behind you, Lattimore and Garcia and Jeffrey, do you get that sense that this is a special unit, that this is a team that can not only win the East this year, that can compete for an SEC championship just by looking at who's beside you, and how do you embrace that role as favorites?
I see it as every team come in and work hard. We got athletes that I think got a chance to win this year. Should be winning every year, but hopefully this is the year that we break out and do something big in the SEC.
Last one over here.
Jadeveon, when you were 10, 11, 12, what did you think of South Carolina football, and how has that changed over the years?
Really? I wasn't never watching South Carolina football. I always liked Texas, but growing up, people started talking about South Carolina football, and I said, I might take a look at it. That's all I like.
Thanks, guys. I'll let you go and bring the offense again.